Jeff here once again, shot in view abandoned. It has been a long time since I've been out and about doing some recording of abandoned houses. So I thought I'd start off again with my very first original house. When I first came here, I took some still shots. The second time I came here was the first time I did a video of a house. And me being me, left my torch at home. The sound was atrocious. Hopefully I'm set up right for today. Anyway, you can see in the distance, there's a house, some sheds. I'm going to call it quits for now, and I'll talk to you in a minute when I get up there. Okay, well I made it to the house here. A good 4 or 5 minute walk to get here. Well, this is a bit different to the last time I was here, which was 5 years ago. There is a fence around the house, and there is signs also warning of asbestos. I just had a quick look in there, and all the floorboards are gone, so unfortunately I won't be able to enter into the house. Just a bit too dangerous. So later on I'll get up there to the door and I'll put the camera through and we'll see what we can see. Bit unfortunate, but vandals do their thing. I cannot see any sense at all, but they do their thing anyway. I don't mind a bit of graffiti. Street art graffiti is fantastic. Swearing and stuff I don't agree with. Ripping up floorboards, that I cannot work out at all. No point in it. Anyway, beautiful property here. As we saw before, the sheds and stuff, we're a bit closer now. There's a main shed just in front of us now. Just there we have the chook shed there. There would have been great for the kids running from the house every morning over to the shed, collecting the eggs and bringing them back, fresh eggs for breakfast. You can hear the traffic from the motorway. This is why the house was sold originally. The Department of Motor Transport, the RTA, whoever they are, bought the house. I believe they housed the workers in there while they were building the motorway, and since then it's just gone to waste. Anyway, I'm just going to go for a wander over. We'll have a look at some more stuff in a minute. Here is the chook shed. I did try to get in there, but I don't know whether the camera catches this. Thick spider webs everywhere. I don't mind snakes, even though we've got some of the deadliest snakes in the world. Well, Australia has the deadliest spiders in the world too, including the Sydney funnel web. And spiders freak me out, so I'm not going to go in there. Not only is the spider risk high, just the thought of them freak me out. So, unfortunately, we're not going to get right in there. However, I can zoom in a bit. You can see where the hens are at the back there too. The lane had all this section in here to run around in freely, safe from any foxes at the time. Not anymore, they'd be all over this farm. But in there was our chook pen. Was there chook pen?
The snakes will be out now too.
Snakes could be out. Summer is just about over, but they're probably still moving around looking for a resting place for the winter. However, it's been a very warm autumn so far, so yes, still most likely out. And there's another beautiful fence. I might get a still shot of that shortly. And this here, got a little barrier around here. Might have been a little veggie patch in here, I'd say. You can see they're long gone now. This would have been a beautiful shed in its day. Plenty of working space. In the middle of the shed we have a work table with power points. Fully powered, this shed. Those stairs going up there are very, very steep. I've taken some photos when I was up there before, and I'll include them with the video. If I hurt my leg, I thought, I'm going to break my shin bone. this hole in the roof here, well actually that's the floor of the veranda up there, the patio up there. Right there I stood. Down here is the wood that was up there. My foot went straight through there. Thankfully I was quick enough to throw my body to the side, otherwise I probably would have gone right through and maybe broken a bone. As it is, I grazed my leg quite badly. I'll live. It's one of those risks you take. I should have checked the floor out better. It looked alright, but obviously it wasn't. I'm coming in here. That's your workbench there. Plenty of room to sit a small engine on, pull it apart, do any repairs you needed. I'm going to just put the camera down into the manhole here. I don't know what's here except a lot of water. There's something in the water there, I can hear it jumping around. Probably a frog or something, but you just don't know. I'm not going to jump in there. Would have been a good bit of storage at one stage. And I'm pointing this camera up the stairs. I'm not going up there again. I'm not exactly the smallest person in those stairs. I'm not the strongest. But nice steep stairway. And after this I'll probably show you the still photos from up that way. Another spider web. Don't know if we can see it. We can see the something is trapped there. Okay, we're back outside and realise I got the camera turned on, so hopefully I recorded all that which I just recorded before. I'll check that out shortly. See old fence posts there, quite thick ones too, so I dare say they would have had cattle and stuff they had to keep it within their yards. In fact, the neighbouring property do have cattle. And there are a lot of landmines around here, so I do have to be careful where I step, not just for snakes, but for the landmines left behind by the cattle. But like this here, nice thick wood fence posts. You can see how thick that is on top. A good 14, maybe 16 inches across, I'd say. This would have been a gateway into the rest of the paddocks. In here we've got a bit of a creek down the bottom here. It's now dry. More fence posts just to keep everything contained. We'll continue on walking down this way. Thought I would. Hello everyone, this is Jeff. Hello Jeff.
Hello, how's it going there?
The cattle over here, they're from next door's property. They've obviously made their way over here, and why not? No one else is eating the grass, so they may as well. And here we got some ruins. I don't know whether this was another shed. I'd say it was. So we've got the foundations, bit of a wall around the place, a pipe in the ground just here where there was obviously a pole sticking up at one stage. Little entryway into this, or what was a room. We come to the end and we've got another smaller room there, and then maybe was a shed that up that part there where you could park a tractor or something. I'm going to go for a walk back over. Actually, I'll walk over to there's a bread oven over here. We'll have a look at that first. Falling apart. I was here 5 years ago. I think I've mentioned that already. But yeah, just imagine just cooking your bread there, taking it back to the house, sitting on a veranda, nice cup of tea, cup of billy tea even, beautiful. Some posts in the ground here just to cordon off and fence off where the oven was. Looking at this tree here just to the side of the house, and your kid growing up here, especially your boy, would love just to be able to come out here, climb that tree, look how good the branches are. Maybe even have built a cubby house in there at one stage, a tree house, who knows. This is the back of the house. We can't get in this part, but there's the veranda there. I'll try to walk around this side. Knock the spider web out of the way. Okay, there's only a small spider in that. And there's your back veranda. Would have been just nice sitting there having a cup of tea with some friends or a cup of coffee. Whoops, lost the focus there. Get back from the fence. There we go. And along here we can see where the yard was fenced off. The fence posts are still there. Oh, good sized fence posts like the other one. I'd say it's a good 14-16 inches in diameter. And here we've got a bit of a termite's nest or an ant's nest coming up the side of that fence post. Back to the house. So every window's been smashed in. Apart from this veranda, all the floorboards are gone. Just senseless. I'll meet you around the front. Alright, hopefully you can hear me through the mask. This is the house. There is no floorboards left. We've got these stairs coming up, which used to come up into the entrance. There used to be a bit of a veranda here. It's totally gone. So I don't think I'll be going into the house. Got to watch out for snakes too. We're just towards the end. Well, actually we're in the middle of autumn, but snakes are still moving around. So, as I said, all the floorboards are gone. I don't know what thrill they get out of vandalising these houses. It really annoys me, that does, because there's no purpose in it. But anyway, pardon the language on the walls. Yeah, we've got what's left of a ceiling fan up there. You're looking into the kitchen there. You can look up and see a few kitchen taps just on the other side of that kitchen bench there. But we're going to walk around and see what else we can find. Actually, I won't. I'm sorry. We cannot really get much into this property. Grass is too long, and yes, snakes are a concern. Australia is home to some of the deadliest snakes in the world. The brown snake, which is very common around here. We got death adders, taipans, and a host of others, red-bellied black snakes. Not a nice country when it comes to the wildlife. Most of it wants to kill us. But hey, I'm a proud Aussie and I love this country and I'm proud of our wildlife too. So just looking at the outside of this house here now. There is more to come, not the house. So I'll show you in a second. Okay, I'm around the other side of the house now. To your left there you can see the back veranda, what's left now, where it's still even fenced in, which is good. But once again, windows all smashed. Just in front of us here is a big porch. I thought it might have been an extension to the veranda going up into that door of the house there, but I just had another thought before. Looking at behind me, I'll spin it around. There is a beautiful, well, was a beautiful pond. It's no longer the pond it used to be. When I was last here, it was a lot fuller. You could hear frogs croaking. Nothing of that sort here now. However, I'm going to come and point over to this bamboo, well, what I believe was a bamboo archway. You can see the arch there. And I'm just wondering whether they even held weddings and things here. Just imagine the bride coming through the arch along past this pond here, and they work their way over towards the house where that porch is, and that's where they would have, I'd say, officiated the wedding ceremony. Up there, the groom's waiting for the bride, the celebrant or ministers there. And why wouldn't you? Have a look at that view. Beautiful scenery. Gorgeous scenery until you get through there. You probably can't see it on the camera. Here's the motorway. You can certainly hear the trucks and cars going past. But anyway, that will be it for this house. I hope you enjoy it. I will include some footage from last time I was here, just because of the way this house has deteriorated. That's something else I find interesting, looking at that shed though. There's a satellite dish on that shed. I'm not sure what they used it for. I don't think there was accommodation up there. If there were, it would have been an interesting climb down those stairs if it was dark. But however, people live where they live, I suppose. Well, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, share it, and also make a comment. And I'll see you at my next house.